Hi! I've been meaning to do an account tour for like over a year. It's fine, we're here now. The big Huanglong 3.5, I think, update is happening in 5 days from when I'm recording this. And I thought it would be fun to do an account tour before then. I want to go through all my favorite characters, their builds, when I started playing, my weapons, because I want to brag about my weapons, exploration, and I just want to yap. I just want to talk about my favorite game. I came to stand in a place that I love, Renacita. Oh, my leg is numb. I need to stop sitting on my legs. Oh, I cannot feel my entire foot. Oh, okay, Renascita. It's how I pronounced Renacita when we first got here. Let's go over my account. Oh, I'm blocking it. Okay. I've been playing since week 1. Wuthering Waves released back in May of 2024. I don't know what day it actually released, like the day. I remember whenever Wuthering Waves first released, it was a bit messy because like nobody could get into the game. I remember posting on TikTok, I was like, I remember posting on TikTok, I was like, I know it's a brand new game, but can anyone else just like not get into the game? May 23, 2023. I didn't like the way I said that. 23rd. Can I go see like when I actually like the day I resonated? What is it? The day I awoken? Anyway, I remember posting on TikTok like, can anyone else just like not get into the game? And people were like, this is a brand new game. It just came out. Give them some grace. Give us some time. And I was like, I know that. I said that in the video. Goddamn. May 25th is when I first started. I have such fond memories of it being the summertime, like May, June, July, and just like exploring Jinjo and just having the most fun collecting echoes and exploring Jinjo. I just said that. This game to me is so summer because I also have fond memories of like, this is very specific. One of my favorite music artists is Tate McRae, and she came out with an album that I love last year, and I have such fond memories of listening to that album, just like playing Wuthering Waves. This game just reminds me of so many nice things. I'm Union level 80, which I feel like happened really quick, but I play this game a lot. Wuthering Waves is definitely my favorite game, and it has been for a while. To me, this is such like a comfort cozy game that I love to like just log in just on a chill day and just play. There are so many characters in this game that I absolutely love. This is not a gacha game to me. This is a cozy game to me. Okay, here are all my characters, which you can't see because I'm blocking. There you go, you can see it now. I don't have any 4 stars built. I mean, why would I? This game is so easy to get 5 stars in, but not unless my level 70 half-ass Baiji build means anything. Let's go through my favorite characters and their builds. If you want to go see me pulling and building literally any of the characters I'm about to show, I definitely have a video on them. I have a Wuthering Waves playlist that if you would like to go just binge. Some of my favorite characters: Gian, Cantarella, Carlotta, Iuno is in my top 3, Lucilla, Chisa is in my top 3, Denia. Let me go through my most used character first. I think I've talked about this before, but I remember Chisa's release being so weird because she released back in December of 2025, right before Lahairoi. She was kind of irrelevant and useless. Like everyone was kind of like, why is she here? Like she can't be used with anyone. Like what does she do? And I pulled for her because like I love her design. I think she's so beautiful. I love her lore in Honami. One of my favorite like storylines in the game. I don't think I have like a number one, like this is my main in Wuthering Waves. I definitely don't have a main in Wuthering Waves, but I do have a top 3 like favorite characters, and Chisa will always be in my top 3. She has been since she released. She's my most used character, mostly because you can use her in so many teams with Denia and Aemeath and Hiyuki and Lucilla. She heals, she does good damage, she's a lot of fun to play. Okay, she's level 90. I don't know why it took me so long to level 90 her. How I used to do build videos in Wuthering Waves is I would get them to 80, and then like maybe like a week after I'd upload the video building them, I 90 them. For Chisa, I didn't 90 her till like months. Like 4 months after I pulled her. And I was like, why did that take me so long? She didn't deserve that, but anyway. She has this weapon. I filmed a video like 2 months ago pulling. I was like spend a day with Chisa video, similar to like my other spend a day with character videos. And I wanted to get her a better weapon because before I had her on this one. And I was like, she needs crit. And so I pulled this weapon in that video. I haven't posted that video. I don't think I'm gonna post that video. I need her weapon. I feel really bad. I know I love Chisa and I just praised her down, but all my other 5-star characters have their signature weapons. Glitchy Aemeath. All of them. My newest 5-star has her weapon. Even the characters that I don't use anymore, like Phrolova and Zani, have their signatures, and Chisa's the only one, and she's my favorite and my most used, and she's the only one that does it. And I feel terrible. That's so terrible of me. Cartethyia and Chisa's weapons are like massively like top on my wish list. Okay, her echoes. I've been going through some of my older characters' echoes to try to like upgrade them. These could be improved, but it's not like her stats are bad, so maybe I won't touch them. Okay, I would totally up her stuff right now to 10 if a whole entire new region and a whole entire cast of new characters were gonna drop in less than a week. I don't want to use any resources. And they're called sequences, right? S0. I don't know if I have any plans to give any of my characters constellations. I have one accidental one. Oh, I keep forgetting this is 6, not 1. 1 is down here. The only character I could really see getting constellations for is Iuno. I will always come back to Iuno. Now let's equally go down the line of my characters. Denia. I loved Denia. Can I talk about Denia lore for a quick second? Hold on. I said something in a YouTube video, in a YouTube comment, because someone asked me, they were like, can you please tell us what you thought of Denia's main quest story? I did it like a couple weeks after it actually came out. I remember seeing on Twitter and like in my YouTube comments also, people were like, Denia's quest is so sad, it made me cry, I feel so bad for her. And Denia was like my favorite character. Like she was my favorite character before she had even released. Like I was so excited for her. I love her design. I love villains. I love the Fractidus. Fractidus has me wrapped around their finger. So when I heard that she was with the Fractidus, I mean forced against her will. So she's not really a villain, but being controlled, she was like this doll being controlled by the Fractidus. I was like, oh, so cool. I love it. And I was so excited to do her quest. If you haven't done Denia's quest yet, this is going to be a little bit spoiler. It's going to be spoilery. Basically, after everything that had went on with Hiyuki and the Aleph one and getting back Aemeath, she was dying and she had a week left. The whole like quest is just her and Rover just hanging out around Star Torch Academy, you know, just like living out Denia's last few days. And then at the end, Denia goes and sacrifices herself to sever her connection from Aleph 1 so that the Fractidus can't tear up the town anymore. And I didn't cry. I wasn't sad at all. I was like, is something wrong with me? Like, I don't feel sad. I'm gonna read a comment that I posted a couple weeks ago because like it's been weeks. I don't really remember how I felt about it other than I don't feel sad. But anyway, I just did Denia's quest yesterday and I feel bad about myself because I don't think it was sad. She was the Fractidus' pawn her whole life, so it makes sense she was gonna have to have a bad ending, but I don't think her ending was bad. Although she didn't want to die, she chose to sacrifice herself and detach from Aleph 1 to save Laharoy and Solaris. And Rover said we'll see her soon, so she might be dead in the way that Phrolova and Aemeath are dead. And Denia and Sigrika are so cute. Like, she was kind of just an unfortunate girl. Her dying at the end makes sense to me. It was kind of sad because the quest was like Denia's birthday and that sounds happy, and then you get into the quest and it's really not. But I don't know, I didn't find it sad. I kind of expected it to go that way. Like, it makes sense she had a bad ending. But I think design wise, Denia, I was gonna say in my top 3, but then I remember that Iuno and Cantarella exist. No, okay, I'm gonna commit to it. I think design wise, she's in my top 3. I have her signature weapon. I made an entire exploration video. In the second half of that exploration video, I was specifically farming for this weapon. I'm not gonna tell you what happened during my pulling. You can go watch the video. But I was desperate. It was a kind of stress. I was kind of stress farming in the second half of that exploration video. Here are her echoes. I love that she is a boss and the echo is so her. Is it her weapon? What? Please don't call me stupid. I don't think I made that connection, that her weapon and her echo are the same. Moving on. I have been working on her echoes, trying to make them better. Like, this could definitely be better. This could definitely be better. This has 0 crit on it. But again, it's not like her stats are bad. Same thing with Chisa. 10, what? You see it. S0. Aemeath's release was so good for me and so much fun for me. Aemeath's release is when I started actually liking Laharoy. I absolutely hated Laharoy when it first came out. Like, Linnea's story about how she was from the New Federation and she kind of stole Linnea's identity, that was really cool. But like, other than that, I did not care about Laharoy. I didn't know what was going on. Exo Swarm and the Void Storm and all that stuff, and all of that was so confusing to me. I didn't care about Mornier. Like, I hated the way that the Lahairo story was going, and then Aemeath came out. And I was like, this is the first Lahairo character that I really care about. She was the first like actual Lahairo character I pulled for, because Chisa, I'm not counting. She's from Lahairo, but we didn't get her during Lahairo. Yeah, she was the first Lahairo character I pulled for. Aemeath was also the first character where I pulled her and her weapon at the same time, because I used to do pulling the character and then like months later I'd pull the weapon, but I was fully in with Aemeath. Everybody was looking forward to her release. She was a pretty pink girl. She was confusing. We noticed in the Lahairo trailer that like nobody could see her. She's a ghost, we know that now. I have her weapon. It's gorgelicious. Her echoes, I don't remember doing her echoes. I don't know if they caused me pain or struggle. They're all quite good. I don't think I need to touch them. I maxed her skills. I didn't know all of them were at 10. Sequences, honestly, her gameplay is so cool. Even after, has it been like 4 months? Her gameplay is still so cool. I'm not saying no if I ever want to get sequences for her. I use her a ton. I'm kind of glad that Aemeath was super like bubbly and fun and outgoing. That would have sucked if she was like a boring, depressed ghost. I don't know. I just think about like the lore of Aemeath. I'm like, I'm glad that she was so like fun and had so much personality. Lucilla. I just made a Lucilla video 2 weeks ago, so I don't really want to go through her build all that much. But yeah, Lucilla's release. Okay. Lucilla released during the Cyberpunk stuff, which is still happening. I literally postponed me playing the Cyberpunk collab because I wanted Lucilla, because on the day that the update came out, I expected Lucilla to be on banner and she wasn't, and my mood immediately went because I was like, I wanted Lucilla. So I'm just gonna come back in a week. Cyberpunk people, I'll get to you when I get to you, because I was expecting for my girl to be here. Her ratio is quite good. What is that? Off-tune build-up rate. Huh? Scales off the off-tune level accumulated on top. Well, whatever. Whatever. I love her weapon. Her echoes, I changed some of them, I'm pretty sure. Some people were telling me in the comments that the mammoth needs to swap with the main echo, and I was like, ew, did that. These are her talents. I want to up them more, but again, new region is coming out in less than a week. Not gonna use any resources. Hiyuki. It was weird when I first pulled Hiyuki. She was so much fun and I loved that I had her, and then immediately after Denia came out, and then Lucilla on the Cyberpunk collab, and I just like super forgot about her. I like pulled her, I have her weapon, and I was like, and I don't use her at all. Like, what now? But obviously with Lucilla, Hiyuki has like a full, what's the word blown out, no, a blown out team. What am I trying to say? A full-fledged team, and she's a lot of fun to use. I like her gameplay a lot. I have her weapon. I have 2 of her weapons actually. Was that actually a thing that like during the anniversary time, oops, click the same button, people were getting doubles? Like they upped the chance to get doubles during the anniversary time. Here are her echoes. None of them are good except for the last one. Okay. Her talents and sequences, honest, I feel the same way about her, about Aemeath as I do her. Her gameplay is really cool. I feel like I'll always go back to her because of how much damage she does and how much fun she is. Okay, moving on to my favorite character. My Nyanka. What is going on with Wuthering Waves? Where's her circle? Her ring? You know, okay. Has anyone else's Wuthering Waves been crashing? Mine's crashed like 4 times in the past like week or 2, which is not normal. I had a massive crashing problem like whenever Septimont came out. Oh my god, I couldn't even open my game. I couldn't even play. My game just kept crashing. Now since then I haven't had any crashing issues up until like a week or 2 ago. Okay, I said she was my favorite character, but I say this all the time, I don't know who my favorite character is. When I think about my favorite character, I go through like the entire lore from like Jinjo to now, trying to think like really who is my favorite. Cantarella, Iuno, Chisa, Lucilla, I'm sorry, Denia, Carlotta, Zani, used to be my number 1 non-negotiable, that's why I'm my favorite. Gian. Okay, I think my top 3 would be Iuno, Chisa, Cantarella. I remember Iuno, I had struggled so much to pull her. Both her and her weapon were a struggle to get. She was so worth it though. We're not there yet, but I super want to get sequences for her. Everything about, I love her personality, her design, her gameplay. She heals, she does crazy damage, she's so easy to use. She is my favorite character gameplay wise, 100%. All of her echoes are so good. Fully maxed out like they should be. I really like, genuinely, if her rerun banner catches me at a good time, I might go for sequences. I have a thing for characters who heal in their charge attack. I'm looking at you, Iuno and Cantarella. My Cantarella has a sequence accidentally. It was such an accident. It was such an accident. A great accident though. Her S1 makes it so that her charge attack, when she heals and be tearing up the enemies, she doesn't get interrupted. That was the best mistake that has ever happened to me. I will forever mourn Renacita time. Like, I was pulling like crazy then. Okay, Phrolova's release was really cool. We were getting our first playable villain. Yeah, to me it was shocking that Phrolova was going to be playable before Scar, but now it makes more sense because Phrylova's intentions with like why she's in the Fraxidus, Phrylova's reasons for why she's in the Fraxidus is way different than Scar's. Phrolova just wants her dead family back, and so she's not really in it to like take over the world. So like Scar still has some crazy mentally ill things that he needs to do before he becomes playable, I guess. I don't know. She's also dead, so like she can't really be doing anything, but also she's not dead, so I don't know. After I did the Denia main quest about how like she's dead now, I was like, is she actually dead though? Because Rover said in Denia's quest that we're gonna see her again. And someone in like a Reddit post said, I don't think people can really die in Solaris because Aemeath died, but she's not dead. Phrolova died, but she's not dead. I don't even know how to go into explain, like so like how does dying really work? Same thing with Rebecca. Well, I mean, technically that's a whole nother universe. She's dead in her universe. The whole thing was just a dream of her being alive. So I don't know. Death is weird on Solaris. I don't know. I have Phrolova's weapon. It's so beautiful. I think Phrolova's weapon is like one of the prettiest weapons. Here are her echoes. I love it that she's a boss because she can have her own echo on her. Ooh. Ugh. I've been missing some of my older characters, so I've been using like Cantarella, Iuno, and Phrolova recently. She's fully maxed out. Didn't know that. S0. Okay, Cartethyia. Did y'all see that Cartethia's voice actor S6 Cartethyia, and it was horrible? She lost like 5 or 6 50-50s. Cartethia's release was a lot of fun. I was like massively excited for her. Fleur-de-lis, that whole thing, like how her burst she turns into Fleur-de-lis, that was crazy. Whenever I found out that Fleur-de-lis has her own boss, that was crazy to me. That was a year ago. That was like 2025, June, July. That's crazy. That was a year ago. That whole part of the Renacita quest of like the Blessed Maiden and the Threnodians and the Sentinels Resonator was really cool because Cantarella is my favorite character, and Cartethyia is such an interesting character, and we were learning more about Renacita and the Sentinel and how important the Sentinel is and how people worship the Sentinel and yada 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 yada. But it was so confusing. If you asked me to like tell you what Cartethia's lore is, I wouldn't be able to answer. I don't know. She was relevant for like an entire year throughout the whole, from like Raguna, Renacita, Septimont. She was relevant in like the entire story. I don't know. I don't have her weapon. Cartethyia scales off of attack, and I need not attack, HP, and I need way more HP than I have. I remember Cartethia's getting her echoes was such a struggle because I was getting just bad rolls and no HP, and I need her weapon for more HP. And honestly, like I kind of have like a mentality of like I don't want to play her until I get her weapon. Like I have Chacona here and ready for her. Once I get Cartethia's weapon, like then I'll like actually use her, but I feel like I haven't properly like played her even since I pulled her because I don't have her weapon, and she's on banner right now, and one pull, watch it happen. Cartethyia weapon right here. Sorry, Cardi. I want to use you. You're such a cool character, but oh yeah, her echoes, I don't expect them to be very good. They're not that bad. This is bad. Yeah, Cartethia's build is just disappointing, unfortunately. Her talents, and then S0. All right, Zani. I haven't looked at Zani's build in a while. Or maybe I did in that video where I pulled for her and Phrolova's weapon. Zani used to be my #1 main girl. I think I've said this in a video somewhere, but like I could not tell you what it was about Zani that just had me. Like in the beginning of Renacita, whenever we first saw her in the quest, I was like, either I didn't care at all, or I was like, who is that woman? I don't remember. It had to have been so opposite. I don't know if it's her accent, like her voice, her personality, which is just work. Like she's just overworked. I don't know if it's her relationship to Carlotta, because I love Carlotta and I think Carlotta is so cool, which I mean, Zani is literally just Carlotta's like butler, but Zani was my number one for so long. Like Zani was like truly like my first like favorite character. Oh wait, no, that might be a lie. I was crazy about Genshin. I don't know if I was honest about it in my Zani pulling and building video, or if I just faked it, but I don't like her gameplay. I don't like how clunky and heavy it is. It's really cool. Like she sits down in the chair, her like bashing people with her shield. It's really cool, but I just don't like the feel of it. But like I was gonna pull for her and build her and like get her, like that was always gonna happen. That was not negotiable. I don't use her at all. And whenever I had just pulled her and she was on my main team, I ran like Cantarella, Carlotta, Zani. I never used Zani because I didn't like her gameplay. She always died. I could never get to the end of her burst. And people talk so much about how Zani is like a useless character and she can't really properly be used with anyone or something like that. So I don't know, dude. It's unfortunate. She's such a cool character. Yeah, I have her weapon. I pulled her weapon like during the time where I was like gonna bench her, and then like fully benched her after I got her weapon. So I really haven't used her with her weapon at all. Pulling, 90ing her, pulling her weapon, 90ing her weapon, I would do it all over again because I just love her a lot, but I really don't use her. Here are her echoes. Her echoes are quite good. Her talents, I would fully max them out if I didn't hate her gameplay. Sequences, hell no, I don't use her, unfortunately. Hell no. Okay. Cantarella will probably be my favorite character forever. Cantarella's release, can I be so honest, I didn't care that much about her gameplay when I had first played her, like in the video, in my pulling and building video of her. I was like, I'm not crazy about her gameplay, but she's beautiful. How can I not pull for her? She's so oceany. Her lore was crazy because before you even meet Cantarella, she's described as this intimidating, she'll do whatever it takes to get what she wants. Just like scary, you wouldn't want to be alone in a room with her sort of woman. But you meet her and she's so cool. And I said this in my Lucilla building video, I like older characters. Like I like mature, like grown adults, like Cantarella and Lucilla and like Chuyon. They're so just like cool and like calm and collected and confident and intimidating at the same time. And that is so Cantarella, like such, I don't want to say boss woman because that's cringy, but that's what's coming to my mind. I wish that I could erase my memory and like rediscover what I felt about her whenever she first released. She's also, I think in my opinion, one of my best built characters. I had like a goal back then to get all of my characters to 300 crit damage. I was so close with Carlotta. Cantarella's been the only one I've been able to do it on. I'm working on it with Iuno. I don't think it's gonna happen. I made her and Iuno in my Tomodachi Life Island, and me and her got married and then she divorced me. So like when I play Tomodachi Life and I see her, I'm like, but like in the game, like, oh, I love you so much, queen. I have her weapon, which is gorgeous. I love when characters, their design, their weapon, all their accessories are just so cohesive with each other. It's a jellyfish and it's beautiful. That's called Whispers of Sirens. Doesn't she literally say that in a voice line? Doesn't she say it in like her burst or something?
Sleep in the
Whispers of Sirens. Her echoes I thought were good, but the main one is terrible. Oh, you know what? Her echoes, to me, if an echo is good, if it looks good, is if it has like a lot of stats that the character needs, like that one on Iuno. This echo is beautiful. All the stats are highlighted to me. I don't care what the stats are or how much percentage or if it's flat, just if all of the stats are highlighted, I'm like, oh, that's beautiful. Fully maxed out. She was the first character. I don't know if she was my first level 90, but I know she was my first fully level 10 all talents, and my first and only limited 5-star that has a wave band. If you want to see me accidentally do that, here's the video. Honest, I would get more sequences on her. Resonance Liberation now sends the target into a hazy dream, reduces the target's movement speed lowered, so she gets her, that is so fitting, she gets her enemies drunk and then beats the hell out of him. That's so fitting because she's the head of the Phasalia family, and didn't she kill her successor by poisoning them? That's literally that right there. Yeah, I just love her lore. How like intimidating and like, what's another word for like self-assured, I guess? I was gonna say what's another word for confident? Self-assured about it. I don't know. But she's the blessed, isn't she the blessed maiden? Cantarella's the blessed maiden and not Cartethyia, right? And she like saved Renacita, literally. I don't remember how, because like I said with Cartethyia, that whole part of the lore in Renacita is so confusing to me. But yeah, Carlotta was like one of the first few characters we saw when Renacita released. Yeah, I remember I made a birthday video during whenever Renacita first released, and I pulled Carlotta for my birthday. Carlotta was my #1 main girl until I saw Cantarella, and I hate that it went that way because Carlotta is the Montelli family, Cantarella is the Physalia family, and like the Physalia family was like the bad family and the Montelli family was the good family, and they were fighting. There was beef between the two families, and I was like, screw the Physalias, screw Cantarella, whoever this Cantarella is. Like Carlotta and the Montellis got it. And then Cantarella released and I said, ooh, go Physalias. I think it's so cool. Isn't it kind of secretive that like Carlotta's dad is the head of the Montellis, so she's the princess. And the way I describe her in my head is like a secretive war princess, because isn't it like secretive that she like goes out at night and like shoots people's head off? Like doesn't she like use her gun and like isn't she able to fight, but that's like information like on the down low. I love her voice. She's beautiful. The fact that she has a gun, it used to piss me off whenever I first pulled Carlotta. It used to piss me off so bad that Carlotta, you can't choose to aim the gun. With Chisa, you can choose to aim the gun wherever you want. With Carlotta, you can't do that at all. And now it's not a problem because like no character can do that. Like Chisa is Chisa. Did I say Chisa last time? I meant like Chisha. Is that how you say her name? Back then when like Chisha and Carlotta were like the only few gun characters that I used, I was pissed. I was like, why can't she do that? What other gun character? I know there's Alto. Can he aim? Alto would be pissed if he heard me say that. Alto, can you even aim? Let's bring out the gun characters. Mortifi is the gun character. Alto, there you are. Shut up, Mortifi. God, can you aim? Oh, Mortifi can aim. Can you aim? You can aim. So aiming is just a 4-star thing for whatever reason, but that pissed me clean off back then when I had first pulled Carlotta. Whenever I first pulled Carlotta, I was like, great, now I won't have to like change up my whole team and bring out Chisha just to specifically shoot something. No. Who else is a gun? I think that's it. Fame is a gun and I do something in words. Chacona is here. I pulled Chacona back in January whenever Lahiroy and Lene had first released. I recorded it and I never uploaded the video because the video was so long and I just did not want to edit like 2 hours of footage, so it's just sitting in my files. I will upload that video of me pulling and building Chacona one day. Moving on. Camellia. I don't know if I pulled Camellia on camera, but I know I built her. I built her along with Carlotta, which that tells you how long it took me to get to building Carlotta. I just saw on Twitter like Camellia is like the longest character to go without a rerun or something. Sorry for Camellia Winters. I got her on her rerun, I think. I don't use her, haven't used her in a long time. I really like her. Her gameplay is a lot of fun and I just like how like psychotic she is. Her echoes are hot ass. Wow, the first character without a level 10 character. Weapon, talent, Jinshi. I got her on her release, the Madam Magistrate. Can I be so honest? I don't like her design. Her gameplay is a lot of fun. It's really cool. I'm not crazy about her design. I don't like it. Anyway, my main team used to be like Yinlin, Jinshi, and Baiji. Or no, or maybe it was Genshin. Yinlin, Genshin, and Jinshi, I think. Yinlin, I used to play with her all the time. I absolutely hate her boss. That thing is horrifying. And I've been rewatching. I've been going through the old Huanglong quest to like, because I'm gonna do a recap video on the lore. That terrible thing, the terrible boss that she takes. Apparently it's like a science experiment. Let me show you just in case you don't know and I'm just talking at you and you don't know what I'm talking about. The goddamn abomination ate its creators. Didn't attack it, specifically ate it. Jian, I just built him in a video recently. I need to redo the thumbnail for that video. It's so bad and it was so lazy. I just built him. I'm not even gonna get into my lore, my history with Jian. Just go watch the video because it's gonna get me started on a whole rant about Shorekeeper. Jin was also one of my favorite characters. I love the drama between him and Geshulan. It's my favorite thing about like the Jinjo lore. I can't wait to talk about that in the Huanglong recap I'm gonna do, which I honestly don't know if I'm gonna get out before Huanglong comes out. Oh my god. Back whenever the 3.5 live stream came out, I was like, oh my god, July 10th is so far away. And then July 1st hit and I was like, I only have 10 days. I never used Jian, but the few times that I have used him, like since I built him, it's been like, oh yeah, he's good. Yeah, he does good. Yeah. I either want to pull either him and Jinchi's weapon. I'm not going to pull them both and they can share that weapon. But I need to like actually build Jinchi to like, so I can like properly use her with her weapon or his weapon, whichever I decide. Genshin, my main girl. Genshin was my first ever 5-star. Whenever Wuthering Waves first came out, they had a standard banner free 5-star selector and I selected Genshin. I love her design. I love her animations. She can also heal in her charged attack. I know a lot of people hate her because she's a standard, so like a few people have like lost their 50-50s to her, or not a 50-50 in this game, have lost to her. But anytime I lose, I think I've only lost a character to Genshin once. This was not one of her constellations, was not a loss. One of them I like specifically pulled for. I think I've only lost to Genshin once, and when that happened I was like, oh, but it's Genshin, it's fine. Haven't touched her in Lord knows how long. I'm surprised none of these characters have any 4-star echoes. I was fully preparing to see that. She was my main one. Encore.
For another adventure?
Time for another adventure? I was filming a building video for Encore and scrapped it like in the middle of filming it because I was so low energy and just boring. I don't know if I'm gonna pick it back up. That's not how that's supposed to be. Oh! And that's why I was building Encore. You know what? If the video ever releases, then you'll understand. Baiji. She was the only 4-star that I kept up with building. I really, really like her when, oh my god, I need to pull her out for this. With her, when you're using her basic attacks or normal attacks, she walks. Wait for it, it's cool. It's cool.
Bring us closer to the truth.
Oops, oh my god. Me and that deploy button will never be on the same page. Watch, she walks.
Conception.
It's not like a normal character when they're attacking. I need to bring out another character. It's not like a normal character when you press, they run. Or they just stand there and they don't move and they just attack. She walks. She walks. Isn't that so cool? I don't know how to describe it. It's just, if you don't get it, then you don't get it, but it's just so like badass. Just like slowly walking towards someone while you're fighting is so like, I don't know how to describe it. Also, Tan, what's your name, babe? What's your name? Yotan? Yotan. I remember. Also, she heals. Y'all can stay out. Sorry. Just trying to kick you off for no reason. Am I done going through characters? Oh, you'll see that in another video. Hopefully I don't put that one off. Okay, those are all my characters, my favorite characters, and just talking about why I love them. I know I've already showed you my weapons, but I want to brag about them so bad. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and if you want to count Hiyuki's duplicate, 11 characters, signature weapons. I know. And I only spent money on like 1 or 2 of them. And then in 5-star weapons in total, 6, 12, 19. I know I got it like that. Yeah. Here's my trophies. This, whatever total stars means. Wait. Is that like how many achievements there are and that's how many I have? This looks like so much like I have so many, but then you see the percents and it looks like I haven't been playing the game at all. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's over half in all the categories. All right, now let's go through exploration. I'm proud of my exploration in Wuthering Waves. My exploration in Jinjo could be way better. My Mount Firmament exploration, I was working before, it was like 89 or something. Also, so you know how Lucilla, how she could pick up stuff with her camera? Did you know she could pick up the bells that are in Mount Firmament? These little things? I got to 100% from Lucilla. She can pick these up. And I even picked up some of the Jinjo ones. I forget what they're called. Anyway. Here is my Jinjo Huanglong exploration. I feel like I could definitely 100% them if I would just get more of, what are they even called? Saunus caskets. That's really what's holding me back. I'm gonna try to find one and show you that I can pick it up with Lucilla's thing. And then next is Renaskita. Renasita is my favorite area. It's also, I think, my least 100%ed area. Some of the exploration things here, I I don't think will ever be finished. I don't think that's ever happening. Like there's this one combat, it's not happening. That's not happening at all. Septimont, so close. What's the problem in Septimont? Yeah, the Black Shoals, and then La High Roy. I think La High Roy is my most explored. 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100 behind the statue. Dimmer Plains. This place, oh my god, this place will get 100%ed when I'm like heavily desperate for asteroids. This place is so massive and everything is so far away, and there's so many mountains and hills and caves. No, goodbye. Okay, let's go to Jinjo, and I'm gonna show you that you can pick those things up with her thing. Okay, here's a casket on the map. I don't see where it is. Like, right, we can't see it. I did that like 3 times in Jinjo City. I would just like turn on her camera. I'd see a something be circled like up high somewhere where I can't see it. I'd press and I'd just get it. If you already know this, I'm sorry, then you're watching this with a straight face and you don't care. But when I first discovered this, I was like, I must share this information. Like her range with the camera is crazy. That was far away. All right, I'm done now. So now I'm just gonna walk around with Lucilla and just have my camera out and try to find those things, and that's my new way of exploring. In my Genshin account tour videos, I had a section where I said how much money I spent, so I'll do the same here. I was free to play up until like this year. I spent like $60-70 on Lucilla's weapon. I've bought like maybe 2 or 3 Lunite subscriptions. I don't have any outfits, I don't have any vehicles, any accessories, none of those. Let's say I've spent like $100, maybe like $120 on Wuthering Waves. Is that true? Yeah, I don't think I've spent any money on a character. Also, can I show you? I don't remember where I saw this, but I got a new flying thing. I posted it on my Instagram. Look, I literally got it yesterday or 2 days ago from that thing that gives you points. I don't even know where to find it at. It just popped up on my screen. I don't even know where to go to show you. Oh, here it is. I got it literally like yesterday. Didn't know that was going on. Anyway, that was my whole account. I've been wanting to do a Wuthering Waves account tour video for so long, and I finally did. And I love to just talk. Oh, I love this game. I love this game, and I can't wait to add more characters and weapons and more explorations and things. And for real, Lucilla will forever be on my account, in my main team, so I can use her camera. Lord, that is so good. Let me make a team of my favorites. I think this is an order of my favorites. I love this game, and I'm so glad that I've been playing since week 1, since day 3, 2. This genuinely really is my favorite game. Not one of, but my favorite game. I love the story, the characters, the exploration, the events, the pulling system, the designs, the gameplay. Everything about this game is just my favorite thing, and I'm so excited for Huanglong. I love the concept of Huanglong. Like, there's war and the lament and the TD outbreak, and we're getting more of that. Oh, I'm excited. I'm just so excited. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe if you like Wuthering Waves. If you want to see me pulling or building any of the characters that I just showed, you can go watch those in my Wuthering Waves playlist, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.